At the start of the movie, we are shown a man whose name is Mickey. A bag and a baseball bat are lying next to him. After some time, a man comes from inside, shouting, "Run, run." He was also shooting bullets from his gun inside the house. Then Mickey, who was sitting outside the house, hears his voice and runs away from there. Now, the man who had come from inside, his name is Ben. We are told that no human was left in this world because of the zombies, except these two people. Now, Ben was a person who did not care for himself, and he used to pick up the baseball bat and go where he wanted to go. But his friend, Mickey, is completely different from him. He was a Walkman user, an extra battery keeper, and a self-caring person. After this, they both go to different houses in the city. Now, there is no one in those houses. But if a zombie is seen in any house, then only Ben used to kill them. But Mickey does not have such courage. They go to different houses and collect all the necessary things. They spend their time in such a way that they lie on the road and sometimes throw stones in the river and enjoy. After that, when they get tired, they relax. And this is how their time was passing. Now, one day, while roaming like this, they see a big car. Now, Ben takes his gun and moves towards that car. There is someone sitting in the driver's seat, and she is a zombie woman. Now, that zombie slowly comes and moves towards Ben. So Ben shoots her and kills her. Then he goes inside that car and starts it. Then luckily that car also starts. Seeing this, they both become very happy because for so many days they were roaming on foot, and now they got a car. While talking, Mickey says to Ben, "Let's go to my friend's house." Now they both go to Mickey's friend's house through that car. When they go there, they find out that the girl has died long ago. Mickey goes to that house and sits in that girl's room. He remembers all those moments that he spent with his friend. There are some pictures of her on the mirror, which Mickey takes off and keeps with him. Then, on the other side, Ben starts looking for the necessary things in the house. Then he finds 2 walkie-talkies, a chair, and a petrol can there, which he keeps with him. Then, after looking for more, they find toothpaste there. Now, because they got it after a long time, so they brushed their teeth. After this, Ben checks his car. Then he finds out that after bending the seat, it can become a place to lie down. Now, there is a place for these 2 people to stay in this car. And we stayed here. Mickey thinks of staying in that house. Then Ben explains to him and says that it cannot happen as you want. Because if we stay here, we can die. We were stuck in the same house for 3 months. Have you forgotten? Don't you remember? Have you also forgotten that we had eaten dog food? And there was a time when we had eaten the dog. And if a lot of zombies came here and surrounded us, then we'll die. Now, after hearing all this, Mickey asks again, "Can we stay here?" This time Ben gets angry and shouts at him. After this, they take the car back to the jungle. Then, one day, Mickey finds the walkie-talkie that he had picked up from his friend's house. He puts the battery in it and checks how far the walkie-talkie will work. Then, they start hearing someone talking from another frequency. That is, 2 people talk to each other, where a man was talking to a girl, calling her Annie. After hearing all this, Mickey tries to talk to them. He says, "If anyone is listening to me, then talk to me." Then the man who was talking to the girl asks, "Who are you?" Mickey replies, "There are 2 people here. My name is Mickey, and my friend's name is Ben. We have also found the car." He says this with happiness. However, the man who was talking on the walkie-talkie ignores him and says, "Do not contact me again." Mickey is very surprised to hear this and says, "There is no one here to help us. We do a lot of work, i.e., we catch fish, and we can also cook food." He requests the man a lot, saying, "Please take us with you." The man responds, "There are already a lot of people here. There is no place for you to stay, so where can I adjust you? Do not even try to talk to me, go away from here." He also threatens the girl, Annie, saying, "You will not talk to Mickey. Otherwise, what will I do with you? You can't even think." Annie agrees and says, Okay, I will not talk to you in the future. Now Mickey gets very angry after hearing all this. He declares, no matter what happens, I will find them. Ben responds, okay, find them if you want to find them. I have no issue. After 2 to 3 days, Mickey keeps shouting at Annie to talk to him again through the walkie-talkie. Ben, while eating, answers him, you have been trying to contact them for so many days, but they do not even care about you. That's why you should leave this hope. Mickey informs him, that man had told me that there is no place for you to stay here. He suggests, surely he must be staying in a hotel. Thinking this, they check all the hotels. When Mickey opens the door of a room, 2 zombies come out from inside. Ben quickly gets out of the car and tells Mickey to sit inside. He takes his baseball bat and tells Mickey, I had already told you that this will happen, and you did not listen to me. He starts killing the zombies by shouting. After a while, they manage to kill the 2 zombies, and they take the car and leave from there. The next day, Ben is having a good bath in the waterfall. Then, a zombie girl slowly approaches the car. The door of the car was slightly open, and the zombie girl tries to catch Mickey by putting her hand inside. But suddenly, Mickey's eyes open. He moves away from there and goes to the other side. He quickly takes out the walkie-talkie and tries to call Ben. Now Mickey is watching the zombie girl, and suddenly her head gets blasted. No one else but Ben had shot at her. Seeing this, Mickey gets very shocked. After this, they leave from there and go to some nearby places. First, they go to a school, but as usual, there is no one there. Then they go to a house, and that house is also completely empty. Now Mickey wanted to stay in a house like this, and spend a normal life like other people. That's why he comes close and says, no matter what happens, we will stay here tonight. That night before sleeping, Mickey again picks up the walkie-talkie and says, Annie, it's you, please talk to me. Then that girl answers, if I talk to you, then these people will come to know. And they will not let me stay here. That's why please don't talk to me. There Ben is dancing while listening to music. But he also has a pistol in his hand. Then he starts going out of the house towards the jungle. He goes there and sees a zombie who had been tied up. Now Ben goes and sits next to him, and is watching him while smoking a cigarette. Then he opens the zombie and pulls it and leaves it in Mickey's room, and closes the door from outside. And he is screaming that the zombie has come, the zombie has come. Then Mickey is scared and says to open the door. But Ben does not open the door and he is laughing. Then after a while, he opens the door and sees that Mickey's whole body is covered with blood. And that zombie is lying dead next to him. Now Ben says to Mickey here, wow, you killed the zombie. Saying this, he starts laughing. Now Mickey is already angry. That's why he grabs Ben and starts killing him too. After doing this, he goes out of the house. Now Ben also follows him. Mickey goes a little far and starts crying. He says that last night I talked to that girl. But she told me that please don't talk to me. They start living their life again. When they are going on the main road, they see a car standing in front of them. Both of them open the car to take out the petrol. Mickey says to Ben that the car is very hot. This also means that someone has just parked this car here. Then Ben screams and asks if someone is there. But there is no response from there. But when they check his petrol tank, there is no petrol in it. And then a man puts a knife on Mickey's neck. Then Ben hallucinates and takes out his gun from his pocket. Then that man says to Ben that give me the key to your car. I will go from here. Then Ben immediately says to him that listen to us. If we all stay together, then only we can survive. Then listening to this, that man says that they also said the same thing to me. But then later he behaved with me in such a way that I am not a human being. I was treated very badly. So that's why I can't trust anyone. I have to go very far. That's why I am telling you kindly to throw your pistol and give me the key. Otherwise, I will kill your friend. Then Ben says that okay, I will keep the pistol down. The key is inside the car. Then that man quickly leaves Mickey and sits inside the car. But there is no key inside. Because that key is with Ben. Then that man gets angry and badmouths about Ben. He gets out of the car and starts running. And Ben also goes behind, shoots and kills him. Then Mickey says to Ben, "What did you do? Why did you kill him? He was a human being." Then Ben says that he was a human being, but he was not a good human being. He was a dangerous man. Don't you know that he was going to steal our car? And he also tried to kill you. On the contrary, I have saved your life. And he is important to you. Now the two of them are talking, that a truck is coming towards them from behind the road. Then the two of them immediately become alert. Ben pulls out his pistol and turns it towards the truck and asks, "Who are you?" Then they say that we are also survivors of zombies like you. Then a girl and a man with a big gun get down from the truck. And that car, which was stopped there due to running out of petrol, that girl starts staring at it and asks, "Have you seen the man driving this car? And where is he?" Then Ben says that he had harassed us a little, so we killed him. Then she asks, "Did he say anything before he died?" Then Ben says that he tried to take our car to go to his house. But he said nothing else. Then the girl says, "Where did he get this car from? Did he say anything about this?" They do not say anything about themselves. But they were asking questions from Ben and Mickey very carefully. That is, they confirm that they do not know anything. Then they say that this car was ours and he had stolen it from us. And it was very good that you guys saved our car. Then Mickey goes to her and asks her, "Is your name Annie?" Now for a second, the girl remains silent. But then she asks him, "What are you asking?" He asks her again, "Are you Annie?" Then he also tells her that I have talked to you many times on a walkie-talkie. But then suddenly the girl takes out the pistol and shoots it at Ben's leg. The man standing behind also takes Ben to his gunpoint. That girl, Annie, also comes to Mickey with a gun and she says that I told you not to try to find or contact me. Then she shows the pistol and asks for the car key. And she throws the car key in the field and she says that after us, find that key. After they go, Mickey goes to the field to find that key. And as soon as he saw it, it was dark there. But the key was not found yet. Then people decide that it is going to be night now. So they will find the key tomorrow. After this, they both go inside the car and sit. When they are sleeping at night, they hear some sounds and they wake up. Then she looks at the road with light that there are a lot of zombies there who are slowly coming close to their car. Then Mickey gets scared and says, "Let's run away from here quickly." But there is no car key because it falls in the field. Then Ben says that how can I run because my leg is injured? He says to Mickey, "Only you can escape. So you run away from here." Then Mickey says, "No, I will not go. Those zombies have surrounded our car. So it will be safe for us to stay in the car." They wake up in the morning and see that those zombies are watching them from outside the car, and they are rubbing their hands on the glass. Now, they are thinking about how to get out of the car. They are stuck inside the car. Now, Ben gets angry and says to Mickey, "You bothered her by saying Annie, and that's why my leg is in this condition today. All this happened because of you." Then Mickey asks, "Can't we start the car by connecting two wires, as it happens in movies?" Then Ben says, "That does not happen in real life. It happens only in movies. And if you pull the car wire, the car can break down. And if we get the key later, we will not be able to do anything." Now, they think about how many days they will use the water inside the car. How many days can a man drink this water? Now, all these zombies are standing outside the car and watching them, which Mickey does not like at all. That's why he covers all the windows with blankets and clothes so that those zombies can't see them. Now, they are enjoying their life by drinking and smoking inside, without caring about what is going on outside. They also play cards and enjoy singing. Then Ben insists a lot to Mickey and says to him, "Go and find the key. I know that you will definitely find the key." He explains, "If you do not get the key even after going out, then run away from here. Do not come back here. Do not get stuck again by coming in zombies." Then Mickey says to him, "I have no one other than you. That's why I will definitely come back." Now, to get the key, Mickey opens the sunroof and comes out. Time goes by, and here Ben feels lonely for the first time. A lot of time goes by, but Mickey does not come back yet. Then Ben thinks that maybe he is still looking for the key. Now, he thinks of spending time by doing anything till Mickey comes. He plays with the ball and smokes, but time does not pass by. Then he starts thinking if Mickey is calling him from outside. That's why he listens carefully if there is any sound coming from outside. Now, he starts missing Mickey a lot. That's why he prays a lot for him to come back. Now, a lot of time goes by, but Mickey does not come back yet. Ben thinks like crazy that he has only one friend, and he lost him too. He starts worrying about Mickey, whether he is alive or not. That's why he shouts out and says, "Mickey, come back." Ben cannot tolerate loneliness. That's why he starts crying. But suddenly, Mickey's voice comes from outside, asking who is calling Ben. Then Ben is very happy to hear this, and he starts opening the sunroof. He immediately calls Mickey inside. After coming inside, Ben is very happy, but Mickey is very nervous. Then Ben asks him, "What happened? Have you picked up the key?" Then Mickey shows his hands without saying anything. Ben also sees his hands, and he notices a sign of a zombie bite on them. Now Ben starts shouting like crazy, "What have you done, Mickey?" Mickey starts crying here and says, "Please save me somehow." Now, because Ben has no other way, he points a gun at Mickey and requests him a lot, saying, "Please, Mickey, get out of here." But poor Mickey, crying, says to him, "Please help me." Ben has no other way, and he says to Mickey, "I can't see Mickey becoming a zombie who always lives happily." That's why he shoots Mickey there and kills him. Ben shouts and says, "The one who was with me also left today. Now I am alone. There is no one with me. I don't even have anyone to talk to. I can't even get out of the car." Thinking all this, he sits there. Then he covers Mickey's dead body. Ben takes out the walkie-talkie and tries to talk to Annie. He says, "Annie, can you hear me? I know you can hear me. Can I tell you something? Mickey is dead. He was living with me for 3 months. We were stuck in the same house for 3 months. Then how did we escape from there? You have no idea, and we didn't do anything. We just opened the main door of the house, because of which all the zombies entered the house. But we also took advantage of the opportunity and ran away from the other side of the house. For so many days, the one who was with me also left. And you are the reason for all this. And the way I escaped from that house, I will also try to escape from here for the last time. If I give up in that attempt, then I will shoot myself and kill myself. And if I come out of this car safely, then your death will be written on my hands." Saying this, he starts all the preparations to get out of the car. Now, he removes the cloth from the windows to see where the zombies are going. Along with that, he also wears Mickey's Walkman. He opens the back door of the car, and due to the sunlight inside, he cannot see anything. After this, the scene cuts and shows us Ben carrying a baseball bat in his hand and a bag while limping with one leg. Many zombies are following him. And with this scene, the film story ends here. Thank you for watching.
Make sure you subscribe and turn on notification to watch more videos like this and show us support for our effort. Take care.